Hey everybody, thanks for coming back. We're continuing work on our build for the High Class Trash Invitational. And right now what you can see we've got here, this door is partially tacked together. We lengthened them exactly 4 inches. And what I'm going to continue today is finishing the welding here, patching this rusty bit on the bottom, and then I got to tear into the other doors. I have to obviously lengthen all of them, so we got a lot of work ahead of us. So prior to this video, I did get a little bit more work done on the front and the structure on the back. So I'll show you that real quick. And then I'm just going to basically, I think for this video, try and get as much work done as I can. I've already described the process and my thinking behind how I'm doing this. So this video, I think I'm just going to make it mostly just about getting work done. So I'll show you how I got to this point, and then we're just going to continue welding everything together. Thanks for coming back. Let me know what you think of the videos and the builds, and if you have any comments about the fabrication or ideas you might have, let me know in the comments. All right, let's get after it. Thanks. All right, well, there you go. You can kind of see how we got to this point, and we are pretty well tacked up here where we spliced them together. Obviously got to cut out some of this rot today. On the front here, it came together really well. The cut was pretty accurate that I made. I'm going to try doing this with one hand here and show you with my straight edge that for the most part, we got that sitting pretty flush. Now, as we come up further on the door, though, you can see there's a little bit of a low spot where I was welding it and bringing those two pieces together. It's kind of hard to hold this straight edge, but I think you get the idea that as the panels were brought together, you can see, you know, it kind of dips in there a little bit. So, you know, if this was going to be a nice truck and not a rat rod, we definitely want to improve that a little bit. I may get a hammer and dolly on it a little bit to see if we can improve it. But if you're looking at the profile of the door, looks pretty darn good, I think. On this side, did do some welding on the structure on the back here. Need to finish doing a bunch of welding, but this is enough to hold it together temporarily, and we can clean that up, make it a little bit neater. And obviously you can see where we got to fix that rot on the bottom. Anyways, there you go, quick summary, and we are just going to get right to work today. So there you go, let's get rolling. well, I think I filled in the majority of my little pinholes there. Probably more to do. I'm glad that I started with the passenger door, and I'll probably do the passenger rear door as well before I do the driver door, because I'm learning all of the mistakes I'm making on this one, so that by the time I make the driver door and I'm going to get in this truck every single time, I don't have to look at how bad it is. So it looks probably okay on the camera here. It is not okay. It kind of is like a pebbly, rocky beach. It is so uneven. There are so many dents. You can see where I was heating it up before with the torch so I could bang out some, oil can spots. So yeah, I don't know. We're in the process of learning here. We're making it up as we go. So I don't know. Probably going to have to call it for right at the moment. Just kind of getting things done here around the shop for a little bit today. You can see what I did there at the top of the door. Got the top of this mostly filled in as well. So yeah, I don't know. We're going to clean up, just call it quit while you're ahead kind of deal. I guess it's super duper ugly, but when I didn't even get to do the patch down there. So whatever, that's a later me problem. I think I'm just calling it for today. I'll clean my grinding dust up and yeah, whatever. Get back after it with a fresh attitude and more energy in a little while or some other day. Quick update this week. Didn't get a lot done in the garage, but I kept working on the doors. Had to come out here. See that shelter in the back? That's for Mr. Pickles here. Mr. Pickles can be a mean duck. He might look all innocent and everything, but he'll pick on our other friends over there, so that's why he lives outside the fence here. Anyways, quick update this week. Kept working on the truck for our build-off for High Class Trash Invitational. So anyways, I'm going to head into the garage and I'll show you what we're doing. Right, Mr. Pickles? All right, well, here we go. And, I will have to say that after more time, more grinding, more hammering, it turned out actually pretty not half bad. It is by no means perfect. It's still, we are not on the level of Carter Auto restyling or make it custom or anything like that, but we did manage to get this door spliced together. Actually, it's kind of funny. I'm really happy that this happens to be the perfect height to just jam right under my air filter there. But that's nice. Holds it vertical for me while I work on it. Anyways, turns out good. I think it's not perfect, but I fixed a lot of how low it got there. Mistakes were made. We're learning. By the time we get around to the other doors, I think it'll be pretty darn good. So, kind of out of time for this week, and also going out of town for a family New Year's trip. So that's going to do. I just don't have time to record anything more. So hope everybody enjoyed. We'll catch you next time. And hopefully we'll be working on other doors and doing other stuff, because we've got an awful lot of stuff to continue working on. So anyways, that's that. Hope everybody has a great Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good holiday, and we'll catch you next time. All right, just one more quick update before we go for this week. I lost some time in the shop over there because I had to make this. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to make this. I was commissioned to make a display case for a World War II flag. They wanted to have something. This was actually his grandfather's flag, and they wanted a display case, so I made the shadow box out of hickory. It took some time away from the build, but in my mind, it was totally worth it. I'm really happy that I could make something like this so that it can be proudly displayed for them. There's a lot of heritage to this, and I'm glad that we could preserve it for some time in the future for his family. Anyways, took some time away from the build, but we'll get back after it next week. Got to finalize finishing the doors and then modifying the door frame itself on the truck so we can actually put them back together. And then we can start working on the rear doors and the crew cab. So anyways, thanks for checking things out. We'll catch you guys next week.